Hey, what is up, my ASMR family? So I figured what I'd do, I'd just do a quick video of hanging up the clothes. I figured this would make good sounds, so that's what we're doing. But yeah, I went and did laundry earlier today, and me and Leslie did, and because I need to hook my washer back up, I gotta redo where the connections that are in the wall. I have to redo those, and I have to replace that thing. And I thought about doing a video on it. I might not, I don't know, because the space is kind of cramped, and it would just be a lot easier to do it, without having the camera back there and the mic and all that. And I could do it, voiceover, but it's still, I got the camera back there and all that. It'd be a lot easier just to do it. And, yeah, so. I got this clothing rack. Me and Leslie had this when we were at the store, when we owned the store, so that we had. It's just like all this grid wall. That was in the store too. Yeah, y'all say I got a bunch of like black shirts. I used to have a bunch of gray ones too. I had like three of this gray. I had like 3 or 4 of this gray. And most of my gray shirts are stained up too, so. Because I've worked in them. Damn, I forgot I have some shirts in the dryer that I gotta get out. I think I did a video like this before, but I don't think I posted it. If I did, it's been, like close to 500 videos ago, because I have around 500. I think I have over 500 videos. God, that doesn't, so, I've said the word so a whole lot, but that's crazy. I've said hey way over 500 times, because y'all have seen the 500 videos, but that doesn't count all the takes that I've did. I'm hoping this video turns out good. After this, I'm going to do a Halloween video, so this will come out after Halloween. But, so I am not going to rename or rebrand this channel. I am going to continue to do cologne videos and shoe videos and reviews on this channel. And I'm going to start up a whole separate channel just for cooking. It's going to be a cooking ASMR channel. And then I don't know if I'm going to revamp the Let's Talk channel and redo that, or if I'm going to make this memberships, and the types of videos that would go on the Let's Talk channel are going to go on this channel under the memberships, and maybe do that on Patreon too. Because I've been doing some searching and some different things on YouTube, some studying, and I have come to the conclusion that YouTube is fucking me over. So And I know it is a lot of other people too. And I've pretty much been at that conclusion for a while, and I keep searching, trying to figure out if that's really it or if it's something else. And I'm really at the conclusion that that's what it is. Because that's like, one of the things that they use to push your channel is an impression click-through rate. Now, an impression's click-through rate, if mine is usually pretty damn good, mine's usually around, sometimes it's lower. Sometimes it's low, like 2-3%, but a lot of my videos, it's between like 5 and 12% a lot of times. So, and as it goes, it'll drop that 12. Like whenever I do get stuff that's as high as 12%, it will drop. It will drop to like 8 and 9%. But then I go and look at it, but I'll look at that and then I'll be like, well, why are my views so damn low? Why are they struggling so bad? And then I'll go and look at my impressions, and they barely showed me to anybody. So, and it's just like, so that explains why my views are so, why I'm getting so little views. YouTube is just not pushing me. That's like, I might do the video. I recorded a video where I put in, what was it? One of the things was I put in ASMR NFL football, or it was either ASMR NFL or ASMR football. And I scrolled for I don't know how long before it even pulled up one. I searched ASMR cooking, and I scrolled until it said no more search results, and or no more results. I scrolled for like 10-12 minutes, somewhere around there, for that. But scrolling for approximately 10 minutes to the point to where it isn't even giving you any more videos, and not one of my videos was in there. Come on, man, And my videos, a lot of them are, the titles start out ASMR cooking. So, yeah, YouTube is screwing over people, and I'm probably going to do a video on, what to expect if you start a YouTube channel. Because if you go in there expecting a lot from it, you can be let down pretty bad. So, like me, this fucking, YouTube has given me some sort of a complex, somewhat of a complex, so. But yeah, like, I can comment on something. And I'll watch that video like weeks later or whatever, and there will be people that commented after me. I'll be the only motherfucker in the whole damn, I'll be the only person that commented on that video that there's no like, no reply to it, no nothing. Now, I'm not saying I gotta get likes on commenting on other people's stuff, but it's just awfully funny how I'm the only one, and this has been multiple videos. I find it awfully funny how I'll be the only commenter that doesn't even have a like, that nobody has liked the comment, and my comment will be pretty much no different than anybody else's comment. It'll be saying something in agreeing with the person in the video, or telling them, hey, great, that was a good video, this and that. It'll be something like that. So you can't tell me that YouTube ain't suppressing my page, and I believe it does it. And like I said, I don't think it's just me. I'm not saying it's singling me out, just me and that's it. No, I believe it does it to a lot of creators. A lot of creators. So let me go grab these other shirts and stuff. Okay, y'all. And I know I talk about this stuff with y'all. I know I talk about this stuff with y'all a lot, but it's like I said, some of these videos, it's just like I'm sitting down, and I do it kind of in the style like I'm sitting down just talking with a friend. It's just there's no back and forth dialogue. It's only a dialogue of one direction. So, but yeah. So I know I talk about it a lot sometimes. Well, I don't even talk about it that much, really, when you really think about it. I don't talk about it that much. So, but yeah. But that's just like one of the things that it says with YouTube is you gotta post consistently. You gotta do this. You gotta do that. Well, now there's this chick, this girl that posted a video a year ago. She posted this video a year ago. She has, and this is the only video she's posted. That video has 1.3 million views. And it's called My First Video, ASMR, My First Video, or My First ASMR Video, but it's just a girl, like the thumbnail is just the girl taking it, like if I was to sit here like this right here and take a screenshot of the screen, that's pretty much the thumbnail. So there's nothing, super special about it or anything like that. But that thing's got 1.3 million views, and I have 500 videos, a little bit over 500 videos, I think. I've been doing this for 3 years. I don't even think I have 600,000 views yet. I think I barely have over 500,000 views. So, yeah, YouTube suppresses people, definitely. It suppresses people's channels, and it's bullshit. And I kind of got the feeling if I was to turn, which I do have memberships turned on, I think, but I got the feeling if I was to start doing memberships, because now YouTube can make more money off of me, off of my channel, because it's going to get a cut of those memberships. I think YouTube would push my channel a lot more. But yeah, that girl, she has 1.3 million views off that one video, and she got 13,000 subscribers. So I don't understand why she hasn't done another video. I mean, maybe something happened to her. Maybe she lost access to the account. I don't know, but damn, if I was her, I'd definitely jump on that opportunity right there, because that's something she could definitely jump on and run with. So, I'm not saying she'd, make a whole fuckload of money off of it, but it'd be she could probably turn that into something nice little extra bit of cash, which is what we all need right now. So, yeah, and I think I'm gonna do a video, my most underrated videos of October. I think I'm gonna start doing that each month, because that's like my video of relaxing lost souls or whatever, or tired souls or whatever it was. I just did it last week. It's got the light up skull mask in it. That video, that is probably one of my best videos and it don't hardly have any views. Come on now, So that's, it's that type of stuff that has made me like, I don't know if I want to keep doing this, because I don't care what nobody says. I don't care what nobody says. If people that put shit on YouTube don't say they don't do it for the views or anything, they're full of shit. They're full of shit, man. Because if you're not doing it for the views, if you're just doing it for yourself, why are you even putting it on YouTube? Now, I could be wrong, and if I'm wrong, somebody go ahead and enlighten me, but you start breaking it down psychologically and everything. If you didn't care about the views, if you were just doing it for you, then you would just do it and leave it on your damn phone, So, now if you're wanting to share it with people, now if you're putting it on there to share it with people, and I'm not saying, people are putting shit on YouTube to make money, but for the views, yeah. Because if you're putting it on there to share it with people, then you're obviously wanting people to see it. So, and whenever a person sees it, what is that? That's a view. So, yeah. That's just my perspective on it. But like I said, you start breaking everything down. That's what it breaks down into. So, and if I'm wrong, like I said, somebody enlighten me. Now, I'm not saying I'm not, and if I go back and forth with you, don't take it as necessarily me arguing, because, that's another thing. I think people have gotten way too sensitive. You try to talk to somebody about something, then they get mad. Or you try to talk to somebody about something, and they sit there and they debate with you about it, and then, and I'm not saying you personally, I'm just saying, in general, then you get mad because they're debating, because, well, I ain't got time to argue and this and that. Then why even say anything, Not everybody's going to agree with everything, everybody says. It's just not how it works. And it's okay to disagree, Now, it's not like, it's okay to disagree unless it's some really screwed up shit, Disagreeing's okay. We're not gonna all agree on everything. It'll never happen. That would mean everything is perfect. And then again, who would it be perfect for? Would it be perfect for everybody? Or would it be perfect just for the person that wants everybody to agree with them, So, I had to message my daughter back. She popped up on the screen. But yeah, so who would it be perfect for exactly? But, yeah, y'all, I don't know how good you could tell it, but, you see the stain? That's where the hole in my foot drains. Right. There, you can see it better on these right here. Yeah. Now I know that's not the heel, but it'll drain down. Here, I'll show you. Like this right here. You see that brown spot? What I do, whenever I sleep, I'll take the sock down a little bit. I take the bandage off and everything, and I sleep with the sock. Well, because my foot drops, whenever I get up in the morning, I need, okay, so I sleep with the sock still on. I'll sleep with this part of the sock on, but I'll take the bandage out. I'll peroxide it, do whatever else I'm gonna do to it. And then I'll put the sock over it, and I put the sock over it so it can still get air through the fabric, but it can't catch it's not gonna catch everything in the air like if I was to just keep it, with nothing on it. And then whenever I wake up in the morning to walk to the shower, I need the brace. So, because I used to hop, but now that my Chiari and stuff bothers me, if I hop, it starts setting off my symptoms, so I can't hop anymore. So what I'll do is, I'll take my sock and I'll fold the top down back over my heel so it has the extra layer of material. And then, so yeah, then it gets stained from the drainage. And part of me has really been thinking lately, maybe it's time I just let them have it, because I can't get it to close. I can't get it to fully close. They can't get it to fully close. I don't have the money to go. I don't have the money to see these people with, to see like these badass damn wound care people and shit. All this new, innovative, stuff. I don't have the money to do all that. So I've been thinking, maybe I should just let them have it. Because, I know my Chiari and my neurological stuff is a big part of the way I feel a lot of times. But I also do wonder what, damn fish in there noisy. But I do wonder, how much of me just feeling run the hell down all the time is my foot, is my body fighting off what's going on with my foot, and it's just how much more is my body going to take? So, if I didn't feel so much going on back here, I would wonder if some of the stuff wrong with my, the dizziness and all that, I would wonder if that's coming from my body fighting the hole in my foot. Because I've been fighting that thing my body has been fighting that thing since I was 18. I got hit by the car whenever I was 14. I've had Chiari all my life, but the Chiari has been giving me serious problems since on and off. I gotta say on and off, because it's like I have flare-ups and then they back off, and it just depends, I'll go for 2-3 years where it's really bothering me and then it'll back off. But I don't think the way this stuff has gotten the past few years, I don't think it's going to back off now. It's evolved, but it's either evolved or I have something else wrong that I don't have the money to find, to go to the doctors to find out, because I need the testing done. And even though I'm the one that's got to damn stay on these doctors a lot of times and kind of direct them, I don't have the money to go do that. So, and now I don't have insurance either, since I had to quit my job. So, yeah. But, what was I saying? Oh, yeah. So I'm just kind of wondering how much of this now is my foot. Has my foot, I've pushed through a lot of shit, and I don't know, now that I'm getting older, it's just my body's just that tired, because I spent so long people talking about, man, I don't see how you do it, and now that I'm older and I'm looking at how tired I am and all that, I'm like, I don't know if you could ever really say that I did it, because I'm really broken. I'm really broken mentally and emotionally, and it's just like, so yeah, maybe I did keep pushing. Maybe I did do it. At what cost, though? Oh, I'm done. I'm gonna cut a bunch of this out because I kind of went into a whole mode that you don't really need to go into on ASMR. So this video should have been 30 something minutes. Instead, it's not even gonna be anywhere near that probably, but I'm gonna get off here and record a Halloween video. So hopefully that won't struggle like the rest of them. But y'all take it easy. Have a good one. And this video is coming out after Halloween. Peace.